Who do you think you are? Did you hear that growing up? For many of us, that was the sign that someone thought we were getting too big for our britches, or in some way thinking too highly of ourselves. What it really meant was we were acting out of the norm our family, friends, or teachers had established for us. It was a way to make us behave or think in a way that would make them comfortable. But it is a serious question to ponder. Really, who do you think you are? Are you generous, kind, funny? Are you thoughtful, brash, reckless, cautious? Are you bold, timid, well-meaning? Are you worthy of that great job, the love of your life? Are you good enough to have what you desire? Do things come to you easily, or are they ever elusive? I've said this before. You believe you have beliefs. What you really have is a set of brain habits. Over the course of your life, you have created an identity comprised of many thoughts and beliefs. Every thought creates a corresponding sensation in your body. These are created by a complex recipe of hormones that tell you what you are feeling in response to any thought. And EFT is an awesome tool to discover what you really feel. By looking at what is stressing you out, whether it be your health, past or present, some thought that's stuck in your head, a feeling of overwhelm, fatigue, or any number of other things, we can relieve the immediate stress with tapping. And to get longer lasting, permanent results, we go find the root of the issue and clear it out too. And then it's gone. It's like clearing a drain. Once the stuck energy is gone, it doesn't crawl back up the pipe to bother you again. That's kind of an icky analogy, but pretty vivid, I think. So let's clear that stuff out. Are you being who you were born to be? If you were reading this blog, you would see 3 pictures of people who were stressed, sad, and happy. So imagine seeing pictures like that and tell me if you see yourself in one of them. And how would you know? We all have images of ourselves in our conscious and unconscious minds. And maybe you had a feeling in your body that said, that's familiar, or that's safe. I invite you to take a census of what you think your qualities, good and bad, are. Don't get carried away, but are there 5 things you know you're great at? Are there 5 things you might like to change? What do you know to be true of yourself? Now, here's the question. Is it really true? There are many things we believe about ourselves that amount to little more than programming, much of which has its source so far back that we don't even know why we feel that way. So we put it into the category of, that's just how I am, where it sits unquestioned for decades, influencing our choices and our life direction. What if you could change the story of your life? What if you could change your brain and pick another direction? Here's the not-so-secret secret. You can. And tapping is the fastest way I know of to do that. Okay, great. So you've decided to try tapping and you want to get started. But you feel your problems are with other people, not yourself. These are common feelings. But how do we address that? We start with you, of course. You are the only one you have control over anyway, ever. But when you change, the people around you have to change too. People are accustomed to relating to their picture of you. When you change the way you show up, they have to respond differently too. If you start showing up stronger and more calm, what might the reactions be in your environment? When you say to yourself, "That's just how I am," do you know or wonder why? Well, you actually may know. Examples might be, "I'm fearful of heights because I fell off a ladder when I was 6. For me personally, I was terrified of bees until I was about 22 because I had been stung twice at the same time when I was about 5. Maybe you can trace your fear of speaking to the fact that every time you spoke up at home, someone was sure to tell you to shut up because you were stupid. All these experiences add up to how I am. You are probably also kind or generous, intelligent, caring, resourceful, charming, or many other wonderful qualities. But it's those negative qualities that seem to preoccupy our minds. And they are the ones that may be holding you back in key areas of your life, like your health, relationships, or career. When you contemplate what makes you you, do some of your qualities confuse you? Are you afraid of things and don't know why? Timid of certain situations for no apparent reason? From the moment you are born, your nervous system begins coding your experiences in life into basically 2 categories, roughly good and bad. And this is happening long before you are able to form memories. But your amygdala is tasked from the first moment with keeping you safe. Did the color red show up at the same time a pain stimulus was delivered? Your amygdala might code in color red equals pain equals might be dangerous. That sense of unease, especially if often repeated, codes for discomfort around the color red. So you might not like red shirts or red cars, or be uncomfortable around a really nice person because they have red hair or wear a lot of red clothes. And you don't know why. When you hear yourself saying, "It's just the way I am, I don't know why," this may be why. And this may be an innocent example, but in certain situations, this coding that makes you you can be a really big stumbling block. Tapping can change that too. So if you would like to know some more about tapping, go to my website at calm, C-A-L-M, healthease.com, and take a look around, and you can register or download my free gift there. All right, be well.